I don't know if you can tell right now, but I'm really excited about this. Hey guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Paola, or you can just call me Pao. For those of you that do know me, you would know that there's no secret about how much I love movies. To give you a little bit of context, today is Monday, January 13th, 2020, which means that this morning they announced the nominations for this year's Oscars, and it's pretty exciting because 2019 was a very, very good year for cinema. I pretty much watched almost all the movies that have been getting a lot of recognition in awards, and I am really excited to see how this year turns out with the nominations. I think I speak for everyone when I say that this year's Oscars is just very cutthroat. It is going to be very stacked with amazing nominations. What I wanted to do was just capture my live reaction of these nominations. I never done anything like this before. I'm more of a person that enjoys to be behind the camera, so this is very different for me. I wanted to just kind of step out of my comfort zone. I think it'll be kind of fun to look back at and share with you guys. If this is something that you would like to see more from me, let me know. I guess with that said, we'll just go ahead and get rolling.
Members of the Academy's Actors Branch nominate these performances by an actress in a supporting role. Kathy Bates in Richard Jewell.
Wow.
Laura Dern in Marriage Story.
Of course.
Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit.
What?
Florence Pugh in Little Women.
Yeah.
And Margot Robbie in Bombshell.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So with the supporting actress category, wasn't expecting Kathy Bates to get nominated at all. Everything else though, it's kind of predictable, although I'm not really happy that Scarlett Johansson got nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Jojo Rabbit. Jennifer Lopez got snubbed, but as far as supporting actress goes, I think my pick would be Laura Dern in Marriage Story. She's been winning all the other awards, so I think that's a safe bet.
On to achievement in costume design, The Irishman.
Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit. Joker. Little Women.
Yeah.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. Kind of upset that Dolomite Is My Name did not get nominated in this category. Also, Rocketman got snubbed in this. Everything else, again, is pretty predictable. Geez, I think it could go for Little Woman being the period piece, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
For achievement in sound mixing, Ad Astra. Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
Joker.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
1917. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
So sound mixing was one of the categories I didn't make any predictions on, just because it's a category that I don't know much about or am able to make the right call on. As far as sound mixing goes, my favorite would be 1917, but the film that is going to win, probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Ford versus Ferrari.
These are the nominees for achievement in sound editing. Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
Joker. 1917. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Again, like I said, with sound mixing, sound editing, it's just one of those categories that I really don't know much about to make an educated guess on. As far as sound editing goes, again, 1917 is my personal favorite out of the group, but the movie that is probably going to win, Ford versus Ferrari or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But if 1917 wins in any of these categories, I'm gonna be happy.
Here are the nominees for original score voted by the music branch. Joker.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Little Women. Marriage Story.
Yeah.
1917. And Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Wow. Kind of surprised that The Rise of Skywalker got nominated in this category, because for me personally, the soundtrack was probably the most forgettable out of all of the Star Wars movies, but they're probably giving John Williams the nomination just because it is the last of the Skywalker saga. For those of you that know me, you know how I feel about The Rise of Skywalker. I think that it's either going to go to Joker or 1917, but probably Joker.
The short films and feature animation branch oversees the short film categories. Shara, daughter.
Never heard of it.
Hair Love.
I love that one.
Kit Bull.
Yes! Kid Bull won! Or got
Memorable.
nominated.
And sister.
Animated shorts is one of those categories I have not got the chance to see everything yet. I've only seen Hair Love and Kit Bull in this category. I love both so very much. I think it's gonna go to either of those two just because Hair Love is with Sony Animation and Kit Bull is with Pixar. But if I had to pick just one favorite, probably Hair Love. Cried like a baby with that ending. Yeah, it's a good one.
For Best Live Action Short Film.
I'll just stop right there and say I have not seen any live action shorts, so we're gonna skip this category.
The nominees for performance by an actor in a supporting role are Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Good for you, Tom.
Anthony Hopkins in The Two Popes.
Okay.
Al Pacino in The Irishman. Joe Pesci in The Irishman. And Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You know, I wasn't expecting Anthony Hopkins to get nominated, but the fact that he's in this category does not surprise me at all. If I were to go with someone in supporting actor, it's got to be Brad Pitt. He's been sweeping the awards so far, and I think he's going to take it home.
The Academy's documentary branch oversees two categories. First, the nominees for Best Documentary Feature. American Factory.
Yeah.
Cave. The Edge of Democracy.
I don't know that
For Summer.
one. Yeah.
And Honeyland.
Okay. I feel that One Child Nation got snubbed in this category. Also, Ask Dr. Ruth, The Biggest Little Farm, Apollo 11. The only one I've seen in the documentary feature is American Factory, although I have plans to watch The Cave and Honeyland pretty soon. But right now, if I were to go with documentary feature, probably American Factory, although I heard a lot of good things about For Sama. I just haven't seen it yet.
And here are the nominees for Best Documentary Short Subject.
I have not seen any of the documentary shorts, so we're also going to skip that category.
The newly renamed Best International Feature Film Award is voted on by Corpus Christi, Poland, Honeyland, North Macedonia,
Oh
Les Miserables, France,
no. Yeah.
Pain and Glory, Spain,
Yeah.
and Parasite, South Korea.
All right. Still kind of bummed that France didn't end up picking Portrait of a Lady on Fire for this category. I'm kind of bummed that Monos and Atlantics got snubbed in this category. We know Parasite's going to take this.
The Production Design branch nominates these films for achievement in production design. The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, 1917.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm happy with that.
And Parasites.
Oh man, my favorites for production design is either Parasite or 1917. I think both of those have a good chance of winning in that category, although I can see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood winning as well. Hollywood loves Hollywood.
Here are the nominees for achievement in film editing. Ford versus Ferrari,
Yeah.
The Irishman,
Yes, I'm happy about that.
Jojo Rabbit, Joker, and Parasite.
Okay. Really upset that 1917 did not get nominated for Best Film Editing. Joker? I don't know. Super happy about Parasite and The Irishman getting nominated. Those are my two favorites, and I think one of those two will take the award.
For achievement in cinematography, the cinematographers branch nominates the following films.
That's my favorite.
The Irishman, Joker, The Lighthouse,
Wow!
1917,
Ryder Dickens!
and Once Upon a Time in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Lighthouse got nominated! Oh, that's so awesome! I haven't seen the movie because I don't do horror, but it's black and white. The aspect ratio, you know, there's just a lot going for it, and I'm really happy it got nominated. Although my favorite and who I think will take it will be 1917. Second Oscar win for Ryder Deakins.
The Academy's Visual Effects branch nominates the following films for achievement in visual effects: Avengers, Endgame, The Irishman,
Yep.
The Lion King, 1917, and Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. Nothing too surprising there. I think it's gonna go to either 1917 or The Irishman, although The Lion King could snuck up on them and take it home.
For achievement in makeup and hairstyling, Bombshell, Joker,
Yeah.
Judy, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil,
That's a curveball.
And 1917.
Wow. The two surprises in that category are definitely Maleficent in 1917, but I think Bombshell's gonna take that one home. Unless Judy sneaks up on them. It could be Judy. I don't know.
Best animated feature film.
Can I just say that 2019, for me anyways, was such a disappointing year for animated films. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if you feel the same. For once, I'm not excited about this category.
How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. I Lost My Body.
Good.
Klaus.
Wow!
Missing Link.
Yeah.
And Toy Story 4.
Take that, Disney! Oh my god! I'm kind of happy about that, you know? Kind of like a slap in the face for the corporate part of Disney. Really surprised that Klaus got nominated. Don't hate me, but I still haven't seen Klaus yet. Although, again, I heard so many good things about the animation in that movie. Now I definitely have to watch it, even though it's not Christmas anymore. But Toy Story 4 is probably gonna take it home.
For achievement in original song.
Original song is also another category that I'm not that excited about, but we'll see who got nominated.
I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away from Toy Story 4. I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man. I'm Standing With You from Breakthrough.
Okay.
Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. And Stand Up from Harriet.
Wow. Kind of sad that Wild Rose got snubbed. Also, that Beyonce song in The Lion King, Spirit, that's what it's called. See, I already forgot about that movie. I think I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man is going to win Best Original Song.
Here are the nominees for Writing, Adapted Screenplay. The Irishman.
Okay.
Steven Zaillian. Jojo Rabbit. Taika Waititi. Joker. Todd Phillips and Scott Silver.
No.
Little Women. Greta Gerwig.
Whew, okay, that's good.
And The Two Popes. Anthony McCartney.
Okay, I hope and pray Joker doesn't win Adapted Screenplay. Adapted Screenplay, I think, is going to go to maybe Little Woman. I'm hoping, because I don't know if she's going to get a Best Director nomination, so hopefully she can get that much.
Original Screenplay. The members of the branch nominate. Knives Out. Ryan Johnson.
Wow, that's awesome.
Marriage Story.
Okay, good.
Noah Baumbach.
Yeah.
1917. Sam Mendes. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quentin Tarantino. And Parasite. Bong Joon-ho. Sung Jin-won.
Awesome. Really happy that Parasite got in on that. Also, Knives Out. What the heck? Congratulations on getting nominated. Although I love those two films, I think it's going to end up going to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Since it's Quentin's last film, supposedly, I think that the Academy is going to award him original screenplay. Although I think it would be really nice if Parasite takes it home, or even Knives Out.
For performance by an actor in a leading role, the Actors Branch nominates Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory.
Kind of saw that coming.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Adam Driver in Marriage Story.
I'm sorry, kind of freaked out there because I thought they were going to say Adam Sandler, but it's Adam Driver, so happy with that.
Joaquin Phoenix in Joker. And Jonathan Pryce in The Two Popes.
No nomination for Adam Sandler. I really, really want Adam Driver to take it home, but I think it's gonna go to Joaquin Phoenix, although I am speaking into existence that Adam Driver pulls a huge upset and wins Best Actor over Joaquin Phoenix, the same way that Olivia Colman won over Glenn Close last year in the lead actress category. But the thing is, more people have seen the Joker movie than people have seen Marriage Story, and I think that's the reason why Joaquin is probably going to win.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, Cynthia Erivo in Harriet.
Okay, good.
Scarlett Johansson in Marriage Story.
She's nominated in 2 categories.
Saoirse Ronan in Little Women.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron in Bombshell.
Yeah. Come on.
And Renee Zellweger in Judy.
It. Why not Aquafina? Dang it. I'm really happy that Cynthia Erivo, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, got nominated for her role in Harriet. Scarlett Johansson, I'm happy that she's nominated for Marriage Story as a leading actress. Really wish that they didn't nominate her for supporting actress in Jojo Rabbit, because that just takes up a space, you know what I mean? I think it's going to go to Renee Zellweger just because she's the favorite. She's the favorite for this year.
For achievement in directing, the director's branch of the Academy nominates
Ooh, here we go.
The Irishman, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Joker, Todd Phillips. 1917, Sam Mendes.
That's good. Come on, come on.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino.
Come on.
And Parasite, Bong
Okay,
Joon-ho.
thank God Parasite got nominated. Greta Gerwig, girl, I'm so sorry. Not happy about that. Why Todd Phillips? Why? I think it's either gonna go to Sam Mendes for 1917 or Parasite. I would be happy with anything at this point besides Joker.
And finally, all voting members of the Academy have nominated the following films for Best Picture.
Here we go.
Ford versus Ferrari. Peter Chernin, Jen Topping.
The Irishman, Martin Scorsese,
Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Jojo Rabbit, Carthew Neal.
Yeah.
Joker, Todd Phillips, Bradley Cooper, and Emma Tillinger.
Little Women, Amy Pascal, producer.
Okay. That's good.
Marriage Story, Noah Baumbach
God.
and David Heyman.
Come on.
1917,
There we
Sam
go.
Mendes, Pippa Harris.
Come on. Come on.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, David Heyman.
Yeah. Say Parasite, say Parasite, say Parasite.
And Parasite. Park Shin-hye
Wow.
and Bong Joon-ho.
All right. I know I said in the beginning of this video that 2019 was such a great year for cinema, but man, the Oscars are just gonna be such a predictable race this year. You got so many good movies that should have been nominated that weren't, so many good talented people that should have been nominated that didn't get nominated. Best Picture though, it's a toss-up, it really is. I hope that Parasite takes it home, but I think it's gonna go to either 1917 or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If Joker takes it home, it's gonna be like Green Book from last year, and I don't know if I'm ready to accept that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tagging along in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are about the nominations for this year's Oscar, and I want to keep this conversation going. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at the Oscars.